everyone, it's 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗓𝗓 here. I'm a stage 3 breast cancer survivor and a quantum health coach. And today I'm going to be talking about something that has changed my life, which is creating better habits. Before cancer, I can say that I was a person that, was a little bit all over the place, was scattered, thinking that I knew it all, but I wasn't doing anything consistently in the right way. And I see that a lot of people, they might know what they need to do, but they don't know how to execute that. And when you're talking about habits, you need to understand how to create the better habits, because you're going from something that you don't know, that you haven't done for years, to something that you are going to start doing it, and it's something new for you, right? So creating habits is challenging for that reason. It's one of the challenges, like most challenging things that people can do, because they are very much pulled into going back to what they know, and this is something completely unknown. So what I found that for personal experience and my clients' experience is that understanding how to implement this new habit is very, very important. Okay, most people know what they should be doing, right? And when it comes to like common sense, a lot of people know what they should be doing, but they're not doing it because they don't know the how. So how do you find out the perfect how? Now, it's just like following a recipe, right? You don't just turn up in the kitchen, pull all the ingredients together, chuck in the pan, and hope that you're gonna come up with the best meal, right? You know exactly what ingredients you're gonna be using, what spices, how you're gonna cook it, so you can have, the perfect meal at the end. So creating new habits is the same thing, okay? So let's say if you want to start getting up earlier, just don't say it like, I just want to wake up earlier. If you have not been a morning person, myself included, I was like that, so that could mean many things. That could mean 10 minutes earlier, that could mean 15 minutes earlier, that could mean waking up when your alarm goes off because you want to stop snoozing 500 times, so it's really kind of narrowing down, okay, what does that mean to me? To me, that means waking up 15 minutes earlier. It means going to bed 15 minutes earlier so I don't have to compromise on my sleep. So that means putting my phone out of my reach so I don't keep, pressing the snooze button. That means really rehearsing that in my mind so I know that I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So, you know exactly what you are doing, okay? So there is no margin of error. You know that your phone is going to be away from you. You know that you're waking up at 6 o'clock or 6:15. You know that you're going to be going to bed 15 minutes earlier, so you're going to be going to bed at 9:45, whatever you decide, and you know what you're doing in the morning to get yourself out of bed, okay? You stand a lot more, a bigger chance to succeeding when you know how you do it, rather than just thinking that you're going to wake up in the morning and expecting you're going to want to wake up early in the morning when you haven't done it for years on end. So when you're creating a new habit, it's important to know that your body, your physiology and everything about you, your mind, your thoughts are going to be pulling you to doing what you know, because it's easier. That's what we do. We human beings look for the easiest way, the easiest option. So when do you have this expectation that things are going to change overnight, and when you don't wake up full of beans and think, I love waking up early, you get disappointed in yourself. But the problem is not in the habit. The problem is how you went about this habit, okay? How you plan to implement the habit. This is where the problem is. So whatever habit you're trying to implement, it's really important to really take yourself like step by step in your head what you're going to do, because in every step of the process, your body and mind will be pulling you to doing what you know. Don't worry about waking up early. That's not going to do anything. 15 minutes, that's just not going to do anything. That's the kind of inner dialogue that is going to be going on in your head, because, that's what you've done. And your ego will be pulling you to doing what it knows, because it wants to be right and it wants to just, rule the show. And you need to really think about what's going to happen when that happens. When that happens, I'm going to be telling myself, that I have made that decision. I'm going to wake up because I went to bed earlier yesterday. And, it's going to be hard today, but tomorrow will be a better day, and the next day better and easier. So really thinking about how you go about each habit that you want to change is very, very important. So now, if you are in a journey that you want to change your habits, physical and emotional, I really believe that when you're trying to change your habits, it's not only about the physical side of things, it's also, there's an emotional being that is really important for us to take into consideration, because we are whole beings. So if you are in this journey and you want to create health and wellness, so you can achieve your goals, so you can, to become that person that you've always wanted to become. You know that perhaps you are meant for more, that perhaps whatever you're doing at work is not fulfilling you. Perhaps you're in a relationship that it doesn't make you happy. Perhaps whatever you are doing, you know that you need to change things. You're not feeling good in your physical body. You might feeling already some pains and discomfort, just like I felt, and it doesn't have to end up in a diagnosis like myself. There is a lot you can do before that. Our bodies are incredibly intelligent, and it keeps giving us little signs, and if we listen to it, there's so much we can change when it comes to taking ownership and changing our habits, so we can start creating health, energy, and really being happy and fulfilled in life. Because once you don't have your physical health in order, when you don't have your physical health in check, all your energy is going to be focusing on that, because you're going to be dragging yourself. You're exhausted, you're tired, and you know that you need to start there. Our physical health, it is the foundation of our beings. We can't be in pain, in discomfort, and being focusing on achieving goals or being happy or changing our work, because we are focused in getting rid of this suffering. So when it comes to changing our habits, we need to look at our whole life, what's going on in all areas of our lives. What happens in our physical body, what happens in our emotional body. So if you are in that place, there's a link below. You can book a call with myself. I'd love to have a chat to see if I can help you. But it's very important that when you are in the process of changing your habits, don't think too much about, oh, I need to know more information, I need to know more. Most people know exactly what they need to do, but they don't know how to implement that, and they don't know how to implement that consistently, which is the key to getting results. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video and you want to share this with anyone, please give me a thumbs up, share this with somebody that might need this video and this message, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.